Imagine you're driving home. It's a freezing Tuesday in January. You reach over to hit the button for your heated seats, something you paid for when you bought the car, and a message pops up on your dashboard. Subscription expired. Renew for $18 a month to activate Heat Pack. It sounds like a dystopian movie, right? Except it isn't. BMW actually tried this. And while the public outcry forced them to back down on seats, the software as a service model is quietly invading every other corner of your life. Your heated seats, your doorbell camera, your Microsoft Word, your ability to listen to music without ads, even the freaking air filter in your fridge. We've been told that subscriptions are about convenience and low entry costs. But that's the lie. In reality, we are living through the greatest transfer of ownership in human history. We are transitioning from a society of owners to a society of subscribers. If you feel like you're working harder than ever, but your net worth isn't budging, it's because you no longer buy assets. You rent your existence. And today, I'm going to show you the subscription math that is keeping you broke, and how to stage a one-man revolution to take your ownership back. To understand why your bank account feels like it has 100 tiny leaks, we have to look at the old world versus the new world. In 1995, if you wanted to listen to an album, you went to a store and bought a CD for $15. You owned that plastic disc. You could play it for 30 years, sell it at a garage sale, or lend it to a friend. That $15 was a one-time capital expenditure. Today, you pay $11 a month for Spotify. Over 10 years, that's $1,320. And the moment you stop paying, you have zero. You own nothing. Your library vanishes. Wall Street loves this. They call it recurring revenue. Companies are valued 5 times to 10 times higher if they have subscriptions because it makes your paycheck their guaranteed income. They have essentially turned your life into a utility bill. You used to pay for the light and the water. Now you pay for the right to use your own doorbell, your own car, and your own creativity. Let's look at the math of a standard professional in 2026. Be honest. How many of these do you have? $210 a month doesn't sound like a wealth killer. But let's look at the lifetime cost of access. Over 40 years of adulthood, that $210 per month, adjusted for the inevitable price hikes, is roughly $100,000. In 1995, you bought a physical copy of Microsoft Office for $200 and used it for 8 years. Today, you pay $70 a year forever. In 1995, you bought a set of weights for $100. Today, you pay $44 a month for the privilege of using your stationary bike's screen. We are being nickel and dimed into poverty. Each $10 subscription is a vampire that individualizes the cost of living so much that you don't notice you're bleeding until you're lightheaded. So how do we replace subscriptions? We have to move back to a foundation of ownership. I want you to do a ruthless audit this weekend. Look at every recurring charge and ask, can I buy the analog version of this? Every time you kill a subscription and replace it with an asset you own, you are buying back a piece of your freedom. You are telling Wall Street, my paycheck is not your recurring revenue. True wealth isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how much of your life you actually own. If you have to keep paying just to keep your lifestyle from disappearing, you aren't wealthy. You're just a high-end tenant. Stop renting your life. Start owning your tools. If this video made you realize you're paying for heated seats you already bought, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm show this to more people stuck in the trap.